Hi Greenbelt. So, we're going to start with a warm-up again today. You need dice. Later we're going to get on to substances, all that jazz. But you need dice. I have my die. You can get them on your phone. Like before, you just go to Google, search Google Dice, and then you click the little 6 square to get another 6-sided die. You can use a 12-sided die, like a singular 12-sided die, but if you use 2 12-sided die, then your highest number is going to be 24 rather than 6. Rather than 12, which is what we want. So, what you're going to do is you're going to roll a dice 10 times, alright? If it lands on an even number, like 10. Actually, that's a bad example because we're going to do something different with, like 10, like this. Because we're going to do something different with doubles. If it lands on 10, like this, you have to do in even numbers, you have to do an ab workout, such as sit-ups or Russian twists or planks also work your abs. Anything that works your abs, you have to do that many of. So you have to do 10 sit-ups or something of the sort. If you get an odd number, such as 9, you have to do something cardio, something that gets your heart pumping. For example, you could jump or run in place as fast as you can. Something that's your heart beating super fast. For, let's say, if you're going to run in place as fast as you can, you do it for about 9 seconds. Cool? Not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 1, 2, 3. Cool? Alright, so if you get doubles, you have to do your self-defense. One of your self-defenses. Either one. Actually, let's do it this way. If it is 2 odd numbers, like 5 and 5, you have to do sword cut. And if it is 2 even numbers, like 4 and 4, if I can find the 4, 4 and 4, you have to do cobra. Alright, you gotta do these in the air. So, ready, get set, and go. Alright, okay, so besides power, we are also talking about nutrition. Nutrition is all about what you eat, what you put into your body, all that jazz, right? So for a minute, we're going to talk about nutrition before I move on. This will be like the mat chat, where I have you all come sit around me and look it up. Okay, so just imagine that. Okay, we're in a circle time. Alright, so we're talking about nutrition. Nutrition is about keeping things balanced, what you eat balanced, right? Everything in moderation. We don't want to eat broccoli all day long, that's not healthy. We don't want to eat cake all day long, that's not healthy. We don't want to eat yogurt or carrots. Even if it's a healthy food, we still don't want to eat just that food. We want to eat from all the different food groups. So we want to eat like a balanced meal where we have fruits, veggies, carbs, proteins, dairy, all that jazz. And then we can have dessert at the end of the day, maybe. Or you can have a less healthy snack. But is that a bad thing? No, it's not a bad thing. Because it's still keeping things balanced. Having a nutritious diet doesn't mean you can never eat junk food. Junk food's still yummy, and like we want to eat it sometimes, right? But we can't only eat it. Like we can't say I had 3 pieces of broccoli, I'm going to eat an entire cake. That's not very smart, right? So we could eat a nutritious meal with veggies, fruits, meat, all that jazz, and a piece of cake. And that's still good. So tomorrow, since it'll be a whole day, I'm assuming you're not watching this at 6 in the morning. Tomorrow, I want you to pay attention to what you eat now. I don't want you to like count calories because that's no good either, right? It really doesn't help you much. But what I want you to do is try and eat from every food group. When you eat breakfast, have a balanced breakfast where you have dairy, protein, and carbs, and fruits and vegetables, all that jazz. Because we need to have that energy to get through the day, which is really what we eat for. And then for lunch, I want to try to do the same thing. And for dinner. And then you could have like maybe a not so healthy snack as long as you don't eat like 4 green beans for lunch and then eat a whole pack of cookies. Right, we got to keep it balanced. So you can have like maybe 4 cookies, depending on the size of cookies, something like Oreos. If you eat like after your lunch or with your lunch. As long as you eat all the good stuff as well. So, that's what I want you to do tomorrow. Focus on that. Deal? Deal. High five. Boom. Now, we are going to work on our kicks before we work on our self-defenses, because why not? Now, earlier in the week, in the A video, we talked about side kicks. Now, side kicks are one of my favorite examples of backup mass. But today, we're going to talk about, backup mass. Today, we're going to do a kicking combo where I want to do a roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kicks have tons of rotation. My favorite rotation because we twist our hips so much, especially with the back leg roundhouse kick. Like this. But we can also add our backup mass where we lean into our target. Like this. But now if we put the two together, where we twist and lean, we get an even more powerful kick. So, that's what we're going to end up doing today. First, I want to talk about 2 types of kicks that there are. We're going to use front kicks as an example. You can put this with roundhouse kicks. Some kicks have more than these 2, but we're going to talk about these 2. Or can't have both of these. We're going to talk about these. So, with a front kick, or a pizza kick, you can have a snap kick that looks like that, where it goes in and out super fast. Or, you can have a push kick, where you push. Now, both of these kicks can be beneficial for different things. However, today, we're talking more about push kicks, because we're talking about leaning into our target. Now, we're going to do this with roundhouse kick. So, I want you to start by just focusing on our backup mass. So, you're going to throw that kick and lean into it. Make sure your energy is going with your kick rather than against your kick. A lot of times people will lean away from their target so they can try to get a higher kick, which I'm a culprit of that sometimes. But that's okay. You might be too. We want to lean into our target now, opposed to a side kick where that's leaning straight forward. With a runner's kick that's more leaning this way, right? So I want you to do 5 of those. 5 runner's kicks. I want you to focus on leaning into your target. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. Now, we add in that rotation. Before we lean into our kick, we're going to snap our hips so we can get that rotation. It's almost like when we did the twist last week, or the beginning of the week. We're twisting our hips like this to get that rotation. Ready? Grab stance and twist. And now we'll add back in that leaning into our target. I pressed buttons again, but that's okay. Now, quick safety thing about when we twist. Look at my feet. When we kick, we need to turn our foot. Especially when we're turning our hips so much, we need to turn our foot, because if we keep our foot planted, when we rotate our hips, you can even try it gently, don't go fast, just slowly pick up that back foot and bring it towards the front like you're going to throw a pizza kick and twist your hips a little bit. You can feel it already pulling on your knee. Now imagine if you did that full speed. Yeah, that's going to hurt our knee big time. So we turn our foot as we kick. It gives us balance and protects our joints. So we are going to kick 5 times with our backup mass and rotation. Now, we're also talking about control of power of the ocean, because it's a blue stripe for the ocean, because of the power. If you ever go to Niagara Falls, you will see how powerful water can be. It's scary sometimes. Or if you go to the Grand Canyon, that was made by water flowing through. It carved that canyon. But if you also go to like a lake, the water will often be nice and calm. It can be calm and peaceful and super powerful, and we want to be able to be both as well. Powerful when we need it, but calm our day to day. So when we kick, don't want to lean so far that we fall on our face, right? We want to lean into it, but still be able to control and retain or put it back down. So here we go. Ready? Guard stance. We're going to twist our hips as well as lean into our target. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Now, I want to add in an axe kick. Now, this is actually really helpful since we're using something like this, because, in case you didn't know, when it falls, axe kick, right? It's kind of, in a self-defense point of view, if you do a throw and you throw an axe kick, you are kicking to the ground, right? Personally, I wouldn't use an axe kick in a fight unless they are on the ground, or even then I'd probably stop, because, well, I don't trust myself to get my foot up high enough to break their collarbone. But you may like axe kicks and feel like you could do that. I don't, but that's okay. We're going to do this for now. So, we're going to get in our guard stance. You're going to roundhouse kick, make sure we're leaning into that target, and then we are going to spin, so follow our momentum, and axe kick. So, we're going to do that in the air a couple times before we do it in the back again. Yes, it's safe. So we're going to get into our guard stance, turn the foot, roundhouse kick, follow the momentum we just created, and axe kick. So, I'm going to show you my feet. My feet. Here they are. So, we do a roundhouse kick, and then we keep spinning until our belly button's facing this way. Now our back leg, axe kick. One more time. Look, you just see my feet. Pizza kick, follow our momentum, axe kick. Alright, now we can do that on our bag. So, here we go. To the foot, pizza kick, follow through. If it moves, you can move as you spin. And axe kick. I want you to practice that on your own a few times. Try it on both legs. Experiment, see how you can get the most power. Ready, get set, go. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk about our self-defenses. Alright, we are going to start, hang on, you can't see my head. We're going to start with Cobra. Now, we are going to use that king combo we just practiced over and over and over again. We're going to use it in our self-defenses like we're doing it in a self-defense format. And then, we're going to use it sparring so you can see the difference between a sparring kick and a self-defense kick. Okay, so here we go. We're ready? I don't want trouble. Somebody grabs your wrist. Use my right hand. You can see I still have my hands marked from Monday's video. No, it hasn't been there since Monday. I'm just recording on one day. So, I don't want trouble. Someone grabs my right hand. Left hand, trap, and step back. We're going to do it again, though, because we want to do it at the same time. I don't want trouble. Trap, step back. Step forward. Circle. Twist. Now, we're going to let go. Turn the foot, pizza kick. Spin, axe kick. Alright, now, I'll tell you, when you do the self-defense, they're already fairly close to the ground. If you do it right? They bend over. If you make them. Now, we're going to kick the head and then spin axe kick. Alright? So, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get somebody so I can show this off. Alright guys, so I have her. Now, I'm going to show you. Disclaimer. Even if you practice on somebody, do not make contact unless you're in a dire situation where they're trying to harm you, or then it would be okay to harm them. Make sense? Don't use this because somebody called you a mean name. Alright? So, I'm not even going to make contact with these kicks on her because I don't want to hurt her. But she grabs my wrist. Trap, step back. She pulls me, so I step forward, circle, down. Now I'm going to turn the foot, pizza kick, spin, axe kick. We're going to do that one more time. Trap the wrist. Trap step back. Here, whoop-ah. And then I turn the foot, pizza kick, spin, axe kick. Now, real quick, we're going to do your other self-defense. So, I don't want trouble. We step, block, turkey head, turkey butt, step under, around, pull, one step, two step. All right. Now, we're going to do it on somebody else. She swings. Trap. You don't need to do it on somebody else yet. I'm just showing you how we're going to do the kicking combo. Here, here, under, and we're here. Now, if I bend a little bit more, I can even kick her in the head. Whoop-ah. For then I spin, axe kick, whoop-ah. Whichever head's far enough down again, I can hit her in the head. All fun things. Again, do not try this on somebody else. Deal? You may go. Okay. So, I'm going to let you practice that in the air. I say that again, in the air. Okay. Both self-defenses. Ready, get set, go. Alright guys, so now we're going to do this as if we are sparring. So you're going to be bouncing around on your toes. You're going to turn your foot, pizza kick, spin, out tip. Now, this is where it'd be very important to control your power. We're not trying to hurt our opponent. We're playing a game of tag. So, instead of using all the power we're using before, you're going to kind of do a quicker round of stick, more of a flick kick. Hoppa. And then when you spin, your axe kick would touch the center of the chest, so it can kind of rush out towards the end instead of hoppa. Okay, this will also help you continue to move. So, you're going to be bouncing on your toes every time I count. Hoppa, hoppa. Deal? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, now switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, switch sides one more time. A little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, switch sides again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, now you're going to be shadow boxing, which means you're throwing techniques like you're sparring. Any techniques besides those ones and legal ones in sparring. So no elbows, no knees, none of that jazz. So you're going to throw these techniques while you're moving around. And every time I say go, you're going to do that combo. Cool? So start shadow boxing. Go. And go back to shadow boxing. Go. Start shadow boxing. Go. Go. Should have done twice. Go. Go, go, go. 3 times. No, switch stance. You're racing the other way. Doing that 3 times. And continue shadow boxing. Go. Go, go. Go. Alright, we're still shadow boxing. Go. Go. Alright, nice job. High five. Whoopa. Alright guys, so that is all today. I hope you learned something and had some fun. I will see you next week. Bye guys.